obsessive, and I'm not sure what word to use, but it fits his character, you know? I've heard people say that he's like that in some of the games as well, that he's basically in love with Peach, and that's basically the whole plot, but it's said in some games that he's actually in love with Princess Peach. But yeah, it does fit his character, but I think the main reason why I was a bit disappointed is because, again, Luigi didn't get that much screen time, I guess. And just the ending, towards the ending of the movie, with like the end fight, whatever, I didn't really like it, like how they got teleported into Brooklyn, I think it was, like into our reality or world. I didn't like how it was executed. Like, when that happened, I was like, oh damn, like I would expect it to be people on the streets of Brooklyn just running away from Bowser or whatever is happening at that moment, you know. But there were like barely any people on the streets. I think there was only this other guy. Oh, I forgot his name. Like the old colleague of Mario, I think. The buff guy, you guys know who I'm talking about. I think he was the only person that was in the streets at that moment, which didn't make sense to me. And I understand that this is a kids movie, or a movie also aimed or made for kids, so it can't be too dark, you know, but it's just really unfortunate. I expected more at that moment, you know, like more destruction, I guess. But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong for that, I don't know. And also, I know the movie was really predictable, I guess, at moments, but like at the end where they picked up the star, don't come at me, I'm not sure if that's what it's called, I forgot the name already. I'm not the biggest Nintendo guy or Mario guy, but it was so predictable that they picked up that star and got the powers from it, you know, and that way they defeated Bowser. Really predictable that was going to happen, so I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on this movie. Again, I'm sorry if I am. Because there are people who don't respect other people's opinions, and I'm like, it's a movie, you know, calm down. No need to stress. But, and also, I know it's like, people are kind of 50-50 on this, but I didn't really like the voice acting, like the cast at times, you know, like, what I think would have been cool is if they picked the original voice actor for for this movie. That would have been really cool if you ask me, but I don't know, that might have not been possible. I don't know why they didn't do that. Yeah. And also Donkey Kong, I expected a really tough sounding voice, I guess, and it just, I don't know, it was kind of a letdown, but again, that's not the biggest issue. I did enjoy things of this movie, and I did not enjoy some parts of this movie, which is totally fine, and it's usually how it is, but in general, I didn't like it, and the reason I say that is because when it was over, I looked at my friend, and I was like, bro, this movie kinda sucked, characters. Like, I didn't think, like, I know Scream movies are supposed to have a, I guess, kinda comedic aspect. Comedic, I think comedic aspect to them as well. I think that's how you say it. And honestly, I enjoyed this movie. I've said that before, but I remember the Mario movie more clearly than this movie, because this movie, Scream 6, is like, I think I watched this 2 weeks ago and a Mario movie around a week ago, so it's kind of vague, but I'll try my best. So, of course, the main characters, Tara, I think, and Sam. I like the idea of how Sam was kinda, how everyone thought she was, you know, just a killer, a murderer. And again, spoilers, this is all over the place, by the way, I am sorry. I'm not the best at making these types of videos, but I do my best. I'm just rambling about the movie. As in, this isn't really a review in ASMR, it's just my thoughts on the movie on some parts. So, Kirby came back in this movie, and apparently, again, she is from one of the older movies that I can't remember, because I've only seen parts of it. But Ethan and the other girl's name, I forgot what her name was, they get introduced in this movie as well as roommates, I think, or let's just call it roommates. And I kinda expected, like, Ethan to be the killer or one of the killers, because there are more in this movie again. But I expected it to be him. But then when they said, like, when the police officer, again, I am really bad at names. But I guess, I'm looking at the names right now, but I can't find it. But I guess his real name is like Mr. Laundry. I don't know. You can clearly tell that I remember the Mario movie better, but he called Sam, I believe, telling her that Kirby was the killer. And honestly, at that point, at that moment, I actually believed it. Like, the way the movie was set up, I believed it was Kirby, but maybe that's also because I hadn't seen the older movies where she also played in. So that might have played a part, but probably not. Anyways, I believed for a moment she was the killer. And they had 3 killers in this movie, and I do think that's a first, but I'm not sure. Again, I know it might be annoying some of you that I haven't watched the older movies, and so I don't really know what I'm talking about, but again, I'm doing my best. And you also have the, like, boyfriend, I think his name is Danny, like Sam's boyfriend. Honestly, I didn't suspect him for even a second in this movie, to be honest. Yeah. And when it got revealed that Jack and the girl, whose name I don't know, were siblings, and the siblings of, oh, I forgot his name, like one of the killers, the guy killer from Scream 5. Okay, another car drove by, but so they are the siblings of the guy from Scream 5, who was also Sam's boyfriend at the time. I honestly didn't see that one coming. And the whole point why they wanted to kill Sam, I guess, is to take revenge and finish their, you know, brother's work and their sons, for the father, their son's work. Which I was like, about. It's just, I guess that makes sense for psychopaths or sociopaths, you know. But I was kinda, it was alright, the reveal, I guess, of excitement